And also breaking news this evening, we now know that an adult male was shot and killed last night just before 9 on the beach at Pier Village. The victim died on the sand, and today the investigation continues. News 12's Jim Murdoch was in Long Branch, where he spoke exclusively with someone who saw everything unfold.
Police continue a visible presence here at Pier Village just hours after a deadly night. Witnesses say it was a party atmosphere which quickly turned chaotic and scary.
When we heard the shots fired, it was certainly scary for a few minutes.
Dan McCreesh's night went from celebrating his new business opening to running for cover in seconds.
I was able to kind of see everything play out, and I mean, there was a swarm of, had to been 100 cops, and then they all went to this, I guess it was an individual on the beach that was certainly, hit. We're having a good time, and it goes from, wanting to celebrate a good time to honestly putting life in perspective. I've never been more, I'll say, impressed in a time of crisis to where it was all hands on deck, and that actually made me feel safe.
But Dan says those feelings quickly turned somber when he realized the scope of what he just watched play out feet away.
It was crushing to kind of be real time in that moment, because there's nothing you can say, nothing you can do. You just want to have empathy.
Dan says it's not the first time this summer he's seen things get out of hand, but not to this extent.
Probably the third instance, this summer, I'd say, and not shooting, but just where there's been big fights.
Back on the beach, crews finished clearing away the trash, getting the sand ready for a busy weekend in the area surrounded by police tape.
Something has to kind of be done. I don't know what that is. That's why I'm not, they pay, there are people in positions to do that.
At Pier Village in Long Branch, Jim Murdoch, News 12, New Jersey.
And the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office, along with the Long Branch Police Department, are continuing this investigation.